All right, guys, so we have just finished building one of our favorite houses. Decoration out of this world. Just finished a great photo shoot that we're going to be extremely pleased with sharing with the world, so we're excited about that. But I wanted to take just a second and let you guys have just a chance to share anything that you think anybody in the world would love to know about this house. One, your experience with building. I know when we first engaged and first started talking about building a house, you had done a lot of research kind of on your own and meeting with engineers and draftsmen and different builders and all that good stuff. So tell me what your thoughts are of going through a construction project with this level of detail from the structural side. What was your thoughts on some of that?
Well, I really didn't know what to expect, but when we first met and looked at some construction projects that y'all had and had going on, which was great, informative for me.
Yeah.
Y'all do much better work or top-notch work compared to other people's and other jobs I've seen and products that's out there.
Yeah.
Overkill on our roof systems, in the walls, the studs. It's just above and beyond. Well, yeah, it was great that when we met with you and Carla first, and we went to a finished house and seen it, went to one under construction, and then went with Mike to just all stages of houses that y'all had in process, and it was just great seeing all those different steps, and that wasn't just filling me full of
what you wanted to hear.
You taught what you done, and it was at each and every house. So that's really impressive.
Right.
I just remember going to one in progress that when we left, Robert said, "Did you see the way they did that on the balcony?
Yep.
How they sealed it, how they did to protect for the rain, because that was something we were going to have out, a balcony.
Sure.
And just the level of detail that we would need, He
picked up on that.
He picked up on that, and looking at how things were framed, he knew what needed to be there.
Right.
I can't tell you the 2 by whatever it needs to be,
and
but he picked that up and said, "Look how they're doing that, and look how he does that." So, yeah.
So from your standpoint, what's been your favorite part of the overall experience so far?
I think just knowing really the help I was going to need. That was something I stressed at the beginning, was I can't pick out stuff. I can't tie stuff together, but I know what I like, and that you said will help you.
Right.
And you did. Carla was great help. Carla sent us pictures. Do you like this? You don't like this? And so we picked out a few things we liked. We brought in a few things that we did like and used, and then we built around that, and that was a great help because we don't have that.
Now you have a great eye, and like we've talked about a few times, Dee Dee knows precisely what she doesn't like. Not necessarily what she does like. Show her something, she can probably say, "Yeah, I like that," but in an instant, nope, I don't like that one. And that's a good way to design. Show me some stuff, because the more times you show me what you don't like, the quicker it sends me to what you do like.
Right.
So that's worked out well.
And it was just a continuous help that y'all gave us too. Calling on a Saturday, "Hey, we went to this tile shop and we seen this would be perfect for the kitchen. Y'all like it?" Or texting y'all or sending pictures. What do y'all think about this? On Sunday night at 8 o'clock. I mean, just continuously responses, no matter what time of day or holiday or what it was.
So that brings up another good point. A large portion of the houses that we build, a lot of people that we build for, don't live in town. And these homes typically that we build aren't, for the most part, lived in all the time. They're second homes, and people live out of town. Tell me a little bit about being remote. We're here in the market working all day every day, but you're not.
Right.
How did that work out for you? Because a lot of people are scared of that. Like, man, I'm in Houston, or I'm in Atlanta, or I'm in New Orleans, or I'm in Hattiesburg, or how do we? Do I have to run down here every other day, or how does that work?
He at least came. I'll let him talk, but he was down here a lot every weekend or every Friday because he's off on Fridays.
Didn't need to be, but just working with Justin, our project manager. Hey, pick up the phone. Hey, call me when you get a minute. How you like this, or how you like that, or look at this picture. What do you think?
Right.
Or what are you thinking for here? Let me handle it. So it was easy. I guess.
Good. Easy is, I like the word easy because, you know, in the modern time, we have texting and emailing and photographs and WhatsApp video and FaceTime video and all those tools we can incorporate to say, you know, you're both busy professionals, you work professional career jobs, and you got a job to do. You got kids and grandkids and sporting events and this and that. You know, we got to be a little flexible with, hey, I'm out of town and I'm working, or, you know, I don't need a decision right this second. But when you get a minute, pull up your computer, go take a look at this, and tell me what you think. So. But that is, I'd like to speak on that because we, you know, a lot of what we build, people don't live here and they're just worried to death, like, I'm not there. What's happening when I'm not there?
Yeah, and Justin informed us greatly, you know, hey, we got the electricians coming in, or we got the painters and we got the tile guys, but we're doing this. This is the next step. Have you thought about this? And just giving suggestions.
This is coming. This
Right.
is coming. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Next week we're going to be thinking about this. Start entertaining these ideas. So.
Which some of that's which necessitated the weekend text because
That's fine.
that's when we would come down and then it would be like,
And you're here, and
Yeah.
So, you know, I'm here. This is the only time I got. Let's make it happen. So, but that we like to try to accommodate because you know we live in the real world, same world you live in. That, you know, you got a job you got to do, and you live, you know, hour and a half, 2 hours away. So it's just the way it works out. So, Robert, what's your favorite part of the house?
I like everything, but I think the kitchen.
Yeah, big chef, huh?
Yeah,
Awesome.
I think my favorite.
the kitchen is pretty, but
It's special.
he's the cook, so you know, he picked out the appliances. But
Right.
I think I'm gonna love my balcony
Right.
off my bedroom. The master bath turned out really awesome. I think it was very pretty. But I think I'm gonna like my
I can't
morning
wait to see- so
hot
tonight's
chocolate.
so tonight's full moon. I want you to snap a picture tonight when y'all stay here and watch that moon come up. It should be dynamite.
I'm looking forward to my hot chocolate mornings on that balcony.
A weekend off. Just come out and hang
Yeah.
out in the bay.
Yep.
Anything else you gonna think of?
I think the experience has been great overall. Y'all are really nice people
Awesome.
to work with and
We appreciate
very
that.
pleasant. And I think the overall experience was, I think, really, really great, in my opinion.
For me, it was.
Yeah.
You know, there's a lot of hesitation in the world about, you know, you hear Google search or hear people talk, you know, building a new home, especially a custom home, might be one of the hardest things you ever do. You know, I've heard, you know, people say things like, you know, if a marriage can make it through a custom home build, that's a strong marriage or whatever. We try to make it much simpler than that. It really shouldn't be a big fight with your builder, with your spouse, or with your, you know, project manager or whatever. It really shouldn't be that.
Yeah.
And we like, you know, I tell people in the beginning, and maybe they think I'm blowing hot air, but I usually, it's fun. It should be pretty fun.
Yeah.
Every time you come down here, like, wow, we didn't have walls last week, we had walls this week. We didn't have drywall 2 weeks ago, we have drywall now. It's an exciting process, and you know, we stay excited about it. We love building, so we like sharing that with people.
The only thing that stressed me out,
Yeah.
with this whole ordeal is I wanted to take a project on myself as far as getting the cabinets built and
Yeah.
having someone else do them instead of y'all
Yeah.
overseeing it. And if I had to do it over again, y'all would take care of everything because everything else was stress free in the whole project except for
Your
cabinets.
project. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if
Which
I had
is
to
not
do
good.
it, if I had to do it over again, that's what I would.
Well, because you got to time those folks with
There's a lot of stuff that has to
with
coordinate.
Thornhill construction, and you got to coordinate
There's a
it.
lot of stuff.
Yeah.
And,
And not that it wasn't coordinate, but you.
it's a task that
it's-
you ordinarily, well, when you stack that up with all the other tasks that you didn't have to mess with at all, you're like, oh man, that's what they do.
Why did I do this?
Yeah, why did I do it?
Yeah.
Maybe I saved some money, probably did. But at the end of the day,
It wasn't
on the
worth it.
the
It wasn't
scope
worth
of the job, you know, they look great. The guy did a really good job, but you know,
Yeah.
we tell people all the time, go do what you do really well, and I'm going to do what I do really well. And I
Yeah.
promise you're going to like it at the end.
Yes.
So,
Yeah, and less stressful.
yeah.